smoke green and the girls are pretty, even with no makeup.
Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Jordan from Almost Everything Yu-Gi-Oh! With our first video on the channel, and it's going to be a deck review of my Harpie deck. So let's just get right into it, I guess. So starting off, we have 3 Harpie Channeler. Obviously it's the main engine of the deck. Searches out your pet dragon or any Harpie card, so you can go into instant rank 4 or rank 7 plays. Really good. Next card is Harpie Queen. 3 Harpie Queen, I should say, sorry. Obviously this card's just good. It searches out your field spell, and it's also just a generic beater for 1900. Can get over most cards these days. Next is a bit of a thing, just because I don't have the other cards, but it's 3 Harpie Lady 1. So if you have Cyber Harpie Lady, I do recommend maybe running 2 Lady 1 and 1 Cyber, or you can go 2 Cyber and 1 Lady. Like, I don't think it's that good to run 3 of the same one, but it's up to you, just mix and match with those ones however you like it, whether it's 3 of 1, 2 and 1, or 1 and 2, however you want to put it. But yep, after that we have 2 Harpie Dancer. Now some people run 3, but that's probably because they run Divine Wind of Mist Valley, which is another field spell. But I don't, so 2's fine, and also I run some Mystical Space Typhoons, so I can summon Bounce, and then if I need to I can MST. So yeah, Harpie Dancer only need 2. After that I have 2 Summoner Monk. Obviously this card's just good in this deck. You can discard your sign, bring out Channeler, Channeler's effect, discard another, bring out another Harpie, and then you can pop heaps of background in the 1 turn. After the Monk, obviously Monks is at 2, it's really good. And then yeah, we have 1 Zephyros and 1 Pet Dragon. The Zephyros, you can recycle your, what are they? Your Hysteric Parties or your Fiendish Chains. So they're really good, you can just recycle everything. And then the 1 Pet Dragon for your search with Channeler. Some people like running 2. I think 2 is too cloggy, just having the 1 is fine, because we have ways of bringing it back, which I'll show you later. So moving on to the spells, I believe that's 15 monsters. Spells, we have 3 Harpie's Hunting Ground. The field spell, obviously you need the 3, so you're really good. It's a permanent MST plus a 200 boost to all your Harpies. After that we run the 3 Hysteric Sign. Obviously just another really good card. You can discard it with your Summoner Monk. You can pop it with your own field spell. You can MST it. You can have them MST it. You can discard it with your Wing Blast. You can discard it anyway. So yeah, really good. And also you can search out your Elegant Egotist, so it brings into even more plays, which is really good. So yeah, really good card. After the sign, I run the 2 MST, just because you need something that you can chain. If they play like a Tenki or something, you want to be able to chain straight away to that. So that's why I run the 2 MST, so you can just set 1 and then chain it. Or if it gets destroyed, it's not as bad as something else that might get destroyed. After the MST, we run the 1 Egotist, because you can search it from the field, the deck or the graveyard with your signs, so there's no point in running more than 1. But you can try it, I guess, if you get 2, you can go into more plays, I guess. After that, we run the 1 Book and the 1 Dark Hole, just because they're Book of Moon and Dark Hole. But I'll be removing some of these cards when I get other ones, which I'll go through at the end of the video. Now, that's all for spells, by the way. Now, moving on to traps. Very light spells, and really heavy traps. So we have 3 Hysteric Parties. Some people say 2. You need 3. It's an instant OTK. Because you can pop a bunch of back row. Obviously with Party, you only get to destroy 1 back row, by the way. If you activate Party and bring out 5, you still only destroy 1. But you can bring out a Dancer and you can, yeah, pop lots of back row. Or you can go into XCs and bring out Chidori and remove their back row that way as well. That works. And then after that, we have 3 Fiendish Chains. Obviously, Fiendish Chain just negate monsters' effects when they are summoned. Good card in general. And then 2 Trap Stun, also to help with the OTK. So when you want to attack, they chain trap stun, and you can just continue attacking that turn. They can't do anything. After that, we run double D prison. Now D prison, you can run mirror force instead. You can either run 1 and 1, like 1 D prison, 1 mirror force. So you can go 2 mirror force or 2 D prison, whatever you prefer. I'm trying out 2 D prison at the moment, but it might go back. So we'll see what happens. And then after that, the one-offs, we have 1 bottomless, 1 warning, 1 torrential, and then 1 wing blast. Wing blast just because you can discard your signs, and also if you can get your opponent top decking, like drawing the same card over and over with Chidori and wing blast, you're going to win the duel, because they're not getting any new cards to get any new combos going off. Moving on to the extra deck now, we have 2 level 7s, Draco, Sack, and Big Eye. Obviously just 2 generic level 7s that are good. Yeah, pretty much. You can run Master of Blades, but pretty much these 2 are the ones I go to every game. After that, we have I only have 1 Lightning Chidori. If I can get a second, then obviously that's going in instead of the next card. But Chidori, the best card in the deck by far. You just get them top decking and you win the duel. Now here is where I said I have 2 Zerofine at the moment, but I'm going to be removing 1 for the other Chidori when I get it. But Zerofine is good as it is. If they swarm the field, you can negate all their effects, and then it gains 300 for everything. So it can go up to 35 plus whatever you have on the field. So if you go this, negate everything. Go to this, play party, then you have a full field. They have a full field. It goes up to like a ridiculous speed, like 4,000 something. After the Zerofine, we have the Phantasmal. And obviously it's just in there because it is a good card. I never went into it, but it is a good card. Like I said, they can't target it by anything, by battle or card effects. And you can attack directly. So it's pretty much just free attacks to their life points direct. Then we have a Heartland Draco. So someone said to try this out, so I put it in there. I haven't actually got to use it yet. But basically, when you have a face-up spell card, they can't target it for attacks, and in this deck you normally will have a face-up spell card, whether it's your field spell or your hysteric sign. Is that the one? Yeah. So you'll always have a face-up spell, so basically it locks them in, they can't attack you, and then also you can attack directly by removing an XC. So if you go Phantasmal 3 turns direct, see that's 6,000, plus this, that's 8, that's game. After that we have the Queen Dragon Jin, just to bring back your Harpie's Pet Dragon, so you can go into a level 7, then go into a level 4 later on in the game. Go into this, bring back your Pet Dragon, then go into another level 7. So yep. And then we have the 1 Cowboy, the 1 Diamond Dyer, the 1 Black Ship, the Utopia. The Utopia is going to get changed for a 101 when I can get one, but yeah, it's a Utopia at the moment. 1 Photon Papilli Operative. That's it. 1 Maystroke, and then 1 Master Key Beetle. Now the reason I have the Master Key Beetle is for one thing that I kind of thought about, and it's to simply go. I'll just show it quickly. Summon a monk. You discard whatever to bring out your Zephyros, and then you go Key Beetle. Put a target, a counter on your Hunting Ground. Your Hunting Ground's going to stay on the field for the rest of that game, because unless they destroy your Key Beetle, in which case you could just tribute the Hunting Ground and play another one and then put another counter. But the point is, if you summon a Harpie with a counter on your Hunting Ground, it can't destroy itself, so it'll just stay there. Also, I'll make another video probably tomorrow going into a lot more detail with this deck and showing you some duels on DN or whatever. I haven't got a side deck, by the way, so that's all I've got for this. But like I said, tomorrow I'll have a video on the combos and stuff that this deck can do. Actually, one more thing I just remembered quickly. I said that there was cards I'm going to be taking out and adding in. The 2 Trap Stun, the 1 Fiendish, and the 1 Dark Hole I'll be taking out when I can get 2 Magical Hats and then 2 Breakthrough Skill. So the idea is you activate Magical Hats, you search your Breakthrough Skill and a Hysteric Sign. That way, so you have Hysteric Sign set from Magical Hats during the end phase. It's going to the graveyard. You get your search ready for your next turn. So really good combo. And then you also have Breakthrough skill in the graveyard ready to negate their next effect. So yeah, so that's the idea of that. And then obviously I'm taking out a Fiendish because you're adding in 2 more monster effect negation. So that's fine. So you can ditch one for another one, you know what I mean? I'm taking out the Dark Hole just because it's situational, but at the same time, I think I can go without it. But like I said, if you don't even want to use those other ones, you don't have to. This build up here is fine as it is. And then the 2 traps done, just because I found myself siding them out a lot, because I could always pop all their back row. So that the traps done was helpful like a few times, but I don't think it's necessary in the main deck. So I might put them in the side. But yeah. So that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you get some ideas from this deck. If not, the combo video tomorrow that I'm going to show you, hopefully that helps a little bit. And but that's all. I hope you enjoyed, like I said. And be sure to subscribe to the new channel. Be sure to leave a like. And yeah, we'll see you all in the next video.